I'm above average.
So after the soul-draining experience that was me trying to make my first manga video on a weekly upload schedule during finals week, I needed a little bit of a pick-me-up to say the least, and Scissor 7 was my go-to as it's one of the only anime that actually casually got me to laugh. So what is it about this Chinese Netflix original show that sets it apart from the stinky dumpster fire that is comedy anime? Let's talk about it. Scissor 7's about a kid with amnesia who has the ability to transform into any object he wants and control a pair of scissors through telekinesis. Yeah, stay with me. Seven's on a mission to recover his lost memories, and to do that, his broke ass needs to make $1 million. And instead of taking the no bones route and making a YouTube channel, Seven decides to become an assassin. There's a problem though. At his core, he's just an average kind-hearted kid, so he ends up fucking up all his assassination attempts and befriending all his targets. Through his failed bounties is how the world of Scissor 7 gets built up. With every episode, you don't know which recurring characters are gonna show up or even what genre it's gonna be. At its heart, the show's a comedy, but it takes a stab at whatever it feels like doing. In one episode, you could have a romance between two characters, and then the next one could be depressing as shit, and then after, it could just be a whole 15-minute fight. It's great because it doesn't feel like lazy writing, as the consistency and polish don't change no matter what genre it's in. It's honestly a flex for the writers to be able to get you on board with caring about some stupid shit like a guy obsessed with collecting underwear in one episode, and then completely flip the script on you and pull at your heartstrings in another. And the best part is, if you don't like the vibe of a certain episode, well, it's only like 15 minutes long, and odds are that the next one's gonna be completely different. Scissor 7 doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's great. At times, it really does feel like a well-produced shitpost. For example, the animators stuffed it full of random Easter eggs from video games and other anime. Like, you're gonna have a hard time convincing me that this isn't Phoenix Wright, and this is the one guy from JoJo's. Wait, what the fuck? Is his dick out? Enhance. Bruh, he's open carrying his 2-incher, what the fuck? It's not only visual references though. Seven will randomly just name drop IPs mid-sentence.
That's pretty smart. I thought they were all brainless Mortal Kombat rejects. Whoa, Victoria's Secret's angel.
The show took me back to me being 14, sitting and watching Adventure Time for the first time. The recurring more than meets the eye characters, the occasional mature jokes. Scissor 7 just feels like it belongs on Cartoon Network. It's almost a kid's show, but it doesn't treat you like a dumbass. It's the perfect combination of the world building and over-the-top shit like regular show, combined with the flashy anime action and edge that made me fall in love with anime in the first place. Speaking of which, as the show goes on, Seven starts unlocking some of his repressed memories, and we learn that this dorky, relatable dweeb was at one time a cold-hearted badass. And so not only is the show a fun watch, but it also has incredible wish fulfillment potential for the peanut-brained teenagers. It really checks all the boxes. It has the power to make you smile, laugh, hit you in the feels, and even get you hyped. Scissor 7 manages to tap into multiple emotions when most anime fail to even get rid of a stone face. Something else I've gotta mention is the dub. It's beautiful. I'm in the minority of people in that I prefer to watch my anime dubbed, and that's because I feel like a lazy piece of shit sitting and reading subtitles. 9 times out of 10, when I'm watching anime, I'm multitasking and doing something else at the same time, unless it's a really important scene. And Scissor 7 makes that easy, because the voices are on point. Seven sounds really awkward when he needs to, and the chicken sounds like a con artist. Speaking of the chicken, I tried watching an episode of The Sub, and it was fucking hilarious. Tell me why the chicken sounds like he's clenching his ass cheeks as hard as he can whenever he says anything.
那里的科技没有什么是做不到的。
But fuck all that. Scissor 7's art is where it shines. The vibrant colors, expressive faces, the show just has finesse. It feels like it just does what it wants, and it consistently impressed me with its sexy animation and interesting side characters. Now, is the show a masterpiece? Fuck no. Scissor 7's a fun time, don't get me wrong, but that's up until you finish it. The show has no lasting impact. Give me a month and this shit will 100% disappear from my memory. It's a funny, fresh break from the unnecessarily serious and heavy plots of other shows, but at the end of the day, it's just a filler show that helps you turn your brain off and de-stress. My suggestion is to watch Scissor 7 after you finish a show you were really invested in, and either have emotional distress or that empty what now feeling. Watching it was a refreshing nostalgia trip back to some of my favorite cartoons as a kid, and its 15-minute episodes make it so that you can finish watching multiple seasons in a day if you really want to. Overall, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. This shit was way better than it should have been. There's not much else to say. Like and comment, I read them all, and I'll see you guys later.